Hello Cabbage fans, and welcome to another Wednesday on Of Cabbages and Rants. I really, really badly need a fringe cut. As far as weeks go, this week has been a much better week for me, aside from the fact that I'm yet to organise anything in my life. I have a much more positive outlook. I didn't want to sound mean by trying to punish you, Laura. I just think that's fair. I'm pretty sure we all had a Skype conversation at the beginning of the whole collaboration adventure, and we agreed that there would be punishments, and there haven't been punishments. Everyone has done one except me, and I don't think a punishment is a token effort. It provides entertainment and hilarity for the rest of us. So punishments must ensue, but I do agree, Tom and Laura both need to perform a punishment this week, and I'm going to be even more hated on when I don't upload a video. Tom, your complimenting skills make me want to marry you, so maybe we should just do that. This week's topic is holiday traditions. Well, obviously at Christmas time you have to have a Christmas tree. There's no two ways about that. When I was growing up we used to get a real Christmas tree, but my cat at the moment likes to climb up them, and when you pull down a real Christmas tree you get like pine needles and stuff all over the floor, and when you pull down a plastic one it's just annoying and you've got to put it back up again. So we've stopped having real Christmas trees and started having plastic ones. This year I moved out of home, obviously, so I had my own tree at Christmas time and put that up, and that was nice. My mum bought a new Christmas tree. She bought a black one and used purple tinsel and stuff, which was strange. It looked nice and everything, but it's just not very traditional, and I like traditional. I'm a big fan of tradition. We also have a sit-down meal at Christmas, which I think's pretty normal as well. My mum usually does Christmas lunch. She has done for the last few years. And then we go out and see my grandparents at dinner time. When I say we have a sit-down lunch, what I mean is we would have a sit-down lunch if we had a table big enough, but my mum and dad's dining table seats about 8 people, and there's usually upwards of 20 people at my mum's house at Christmas. I'm sorry, I'm really distracted. I've got a bite of some description on my hand and it's driving me crazy. I'm not religious at all, so there's no significant religious meaning about Christmas for me. It's just an excuse to have some time off work and to see my family. But I think that's a good enough reason to celebrate something, just your family and being happy and healthy. I think that's just as significant as any religious connotations that it might have. I also like Christmas because we are closed on Christmas Day at work, so I can actually have it off. I usually work Boxing Day and Christmas Eve, but I have Christmas Day off, so that's nice. As opposed to Easter, where I have Good Friday off, and Good Friday really is only significant for religious purposes, and then I have to work Easter Sunday, which is the day everybody gets with their family and does nice happy egg exchanging and things. So for the last 3 years I've missed out on that, and I'm going to miss out on that again this year, so that really sucks. Yeah, so I always work Easter, and I've got this Friday off, but nobody's got any plans because we don't do anything. I think we went to Muir's one year and had fish and chips. Like, we don't eat red meat or anything, but I think that's just because my mum likes to do it that way. Other things which I celebrate: Valentine's Day. If I'm with someone I always celebrate it. If I'm not with someone I don't hate on it. I just try to get through it. Usually I work on Valentine's Day as well. Invariably I work on everything important. I think I worked on Mother's Day and Father's Day last year as well. Mother's Day I always buy Mum a present. It depends. Sometimes Natalie, who's my younger sister but not my youngest sister, we pool our money and buy something for her. And Father's Day I always buy Dad something as well. The same situation applies. Usually we get him something, but like I said, it's never a really big deal for me because I'm always at work and it sucks. Like, I've got school, and school gets in the way of a lot as it is, but when you're at school and then you're at work, you've got, like, I'm lucky if I get a day off a week, and the day off, you can bet, is never going to be an important day. I have to work people's birthdays, I have to work the day after people's birthdays so I can't go out with them, I have to work on everything. I suppose it's not as bad as Adam, though. Adam works for weeks on end and doesn't see anybody, which would suck. Adam's always at work. Do I have anything else to talk about? Oh, what I was going to bring up was the giving of cards. A lot of people are really against it, and at Christmas time last year there was a lot of debate going on one of our radio stations about whether or not cards are obsolete and whether you should give Christmas cards. And apparently it's just a really outdated tradition, and it's commercialised, and it's a waste of money and time, and nobody keeps their cards. I keep my cards. Most of my cards are in storage. But these are the most immediate ones. I think this is from Lucy, and these are a couple from Dave. My most favourite card that I've ever received is this one. All of my friends pulled their money and bought me a slow cooker for my 18th birthday, and a huge card. And that was really sweet of them. It's nice to keep these sorts of things because, I mean, I've lost contact with a lot of my friends from when I was 18, or even if I've not lost contact, a lot's changed personality-wise between both of us, and we just don't get along the way that we used to. So it's nice to keep things and just be able to read them. There's a note in here from my ex-boyfriend. He never called me Big T. I don't know why that's there. Big T, happy birthday to you. Have a good day. Love, Adrian. Yeah, sure, I love you, I guess. So, I keep things, and I like things. I like traditional, insignificant things that nobody else really cares about, and I do keep them, and I'm very sentimental, and I'm very materialistic. If I have a party, for instance, I don't care whether or not you bring a present, but please bring a card. I love having things that I can look back on and read and count, and there's a nice physical number. That's what gets me. Okay, that will do, I suppose. That counts as a video. The video preview is lagging, so I'm really hoping the rest of the video doesn't. Okay, bye! The end. I just discovered something that I have to add because it rendered me a little bit speechless, to be honest, and that rarely happens. I was asking Alex Mutra if there is anything strange that he eats. And when I asked him the first time a few days ago, he insisted that all of the food he eats is normal. And then tonight, he dropped this on me. If you are eating, or if you are a small child, easily scared, or if you have a weak stomach, I would recommend you just don't watch the rest of this video. Just leave now. Alex, from Estonia, cannot imagine Christmas without this on his table. Apparently this is something that he likes to eat, even though he admits it does look disgusting. It's not black pudding, there's blood sausage, which I'm told is worse. Incidentally, I had just finished eating at the time of viewing this picture. I actually just feel really sick now.